windup and the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Got him. Christian Yelich will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
0-1, here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Carlos Gonzalez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Yelich is running. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second,
Billy Burns will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Porcello's ready. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Looped out toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. David Peralta takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Yoenis Cespedes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with a man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez It's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yusmani Grandal will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Jaso. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Running hard, he's digging for second. Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gerard Dyson, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yasiel Puig will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Yasiel Puig.
Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Gonzalez. Still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple.
Batting 6.
Mark Canha will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. Line toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dyson is right there, 1 down. Salvador Perez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Jonathan Scholt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now a long throw home, and he is in there. D. Gordon stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hard liner to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Aaron Hicks steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the
Everett Cabrera in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 9.
DJ LeMahieu is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Christian Yelich steps in now.
Number 21, Christian Yelich.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Carlos Gonzalez stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Billy Burns digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And that is through into right field for a single. David Peralta, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Not in time. He's in there at second. No one out with a runner at second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Porcello sets. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Yoenis Cespedes stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive.
A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mark Canha stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Salvador Perez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the...
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The first baseman,
John Jaso walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon. Throw gets him, 2 down. Martin Prado in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jonathan Schoop is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out. D. Gordon
Now
will
back.
step in. He's
Second
lined out and
baseman.
grounded out in
D.
2 trips.
Gordon.
Seems to be seeing the ball okay, though. Making some decent contact so far.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Porcello has his target. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder.
In
Number
now,
1.
Billy Burns.
Billy
He singled his
Burns.
last time up. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. David Peralta stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
David Peralta.
Pulled toward right center field. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, and they'll need him to get something going here. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Runs up and gets this one down. Gordon is up with it, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Everett Cabrera will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Canna is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu is there for it. 1 out. Yasiel Puig steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Mark Canna digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Mark Canna.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez is there. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Christian Yelich will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Chop foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Francisco Lindor gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Francisco
To first, Josso fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Porcello gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jonathan Scholt strides in, grounded out his last time through. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yasmani Grandal is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. John Jaso will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Martin Prado will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
D. Gordon steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson is in pursuit. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. David Peralta will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dyson sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Yoenis Cespedes is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Puig, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Aaron Hicks will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. A little low. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Scholt will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Everett Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Canna on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yasiel Puig digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Mark Canna will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Mark Canna.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. A runner at first with no outs here. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball hit hard to the left side. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Yelich going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. But this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping in, Jonathan Scholt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. D. Gordon comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The run scores from second. It's 7-0. Billy Burns will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Billy Burns.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. David Peralta stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. Christian Yelich strides in, grounded out his last time through. Jose Alvarez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get... Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Yasmani Grandal gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. John Jaso comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on deck.
Number 33.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Henry Mejia will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Mejia's ready. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this will be caught out there in right center, but that should be more than enough to get the job done. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Martin Prado makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Quentin Berry will get a shot here.
Number 19.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Paco Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Oh, looked to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Fernandez. His record is now 2.